You know, one of the great things that we get to do around here at CSN, I get to talk to customers. You guys send me emails, send me letters. I think letters are really cool. I mean, real old school. And some of the things that we do here are based on what you guys tell us. I mean, we listen, we understand. I mean, we know coins, you know coins, it's great. And this set is kind of based a little bit on that. If you go back a couple years, one of the things we did when the United States government in 2021 started remaking Morgan silver dollars and peace silver dollars, they started the series up again. It was, of course, fantastically popular, and then in 2022 they didn't do it. And so then we did the Fiji set of the Morgan and Peace silver dollar, one of the most popular things in the hobby for that year, covered in all the numismatic publications. We sold them at PCGS and NGC and Annex and all the big three grading companies did that. That's long sold out. They're selling for massive premiums in the marketplace. And then the U.S. Mint moved forward and did 2023s. But one of the things that came out of this is well, the government's remaking the Morgan and Peace. They're doing 1 or 2 coins a year, and for the Morgan silver dollar series, considered, I think it's probably the most popularly collected vintage coin that the United States Mint has made. I mean, the holy grail of that is pretty much the Morgan silver dollar, and it's the Morgan silver dollar from the Carson City Mint. And we heard that from you guys. We heard that was really the thing right there, that the Carson City Morgan silver dollar was really what everybody aspired to. The problem is the cost. Now, we have a little graphic here, and if you can show that there, Dan, that'd be great. This is the Morgan silver dollars in high grade. Now remember, these are all Mint State 70. These is the Fiji series. So these are all Mint State 70, but these are high grade Morgan silver dollars from the Carson City Mint. And they start about 40,000, 350,000, 881,000. I mean, $2.5 million. So here's the fact of the matter. So everybody wants a very high-grade set or a perfect set, if you could, but not everybody has $2.5 million to do that, okay, is ultimately what the bottom line was. And so what we decided to do is, with our connections with Fiji, is do silver dollars and do, in essence, Morgan silver dollars that we have right here with a Carson City privy mark on them, and do the Carson City set. And in 1878, 1879, and not for, on average, what is that going to be, over $100,000 a coin, but as a matter of fact, less than $100 a coin. All still in silver, all certified absolutely, positively perfect, absolutely 100% true to the original design that you had. They are silver dollars. It is a first strike coin. It's 100% exclusive to us. The other thing is when they made the original Morgan silver dollars, you can see it goes 1884, 1885, and then you notice after 1885 there's a little gap. 1886, 87, and 88 they did not make. So there's that hole in the series. Well, when we're doing these with the Fiji, with Fiji on this, we were able to fill in the 3 missing years. So 86, 87, and 88. So those are going to be included, and so now you have a contiguous set. And so that's why, you're going to have all these across the board. So you're going to have, the 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 coins, and that's how we get under $100. Of course, it comes in the exclusive CSN box. And if we could go over there to the certificate just for a second, because that's the other thing. So when you look at the mintages of these original Carson City silver dollars, you saw the prices over $2.5 million for the set. They don't have the 86, 87, 88, obviously, and this is a higher grade. These are all certified perfect. The average mintage is about $1 million or so. The low mintage is, I think, 1885. They made like 225,000. Look at this. See what the mintage of these are. 2,000 sets from 2023. 2,000 sets. We've sold about 1,800. I got about 200 sets left. And these first strike coins is the best opportunity that I've had to be able to get these. We had some, special subsets. If you remember, if you go to csnmint.com, you can see some of our special subsets signed by Mint Director David Ryder, who kind of reinstated the Morgan and Peace silver dollar that you have out there in the marketplace. Started in 2021. So he was here. He appeared on the program. He's a friend of the show. He appeared on this program. He has some hand-signed versions, but they weren't $1,599.95 or $1,595. I mean, we're under $100. Understand, each and every one of these is an ounce of pure silver. Each and every one of these is legal tender. Each and every one of these is a silver dollar that shows the range of all of the Carson City coins that the United States government originally made, and they've been done with our in collaboration with Fiji on this because they spend American dollars. And then with this incredibly low mintage of only, 2,000 sets, of which we are down to the final sets. And if you look at that, get in close on that. I love that shot right there. So you can see the Fiji at the top, but right above the D and the O in dollar is where you see that coveted CC, the Carson City. And understand, it's the only double mint mark that the United States Mint has ever made, is that Carson City mint mark. And you're going, well, it's Carson City. Well, understand, New Orleans is New Orleans. It's not N-O, though. It's O. Okay, so, San Francisco is S. So, I mean, it's not just because it's two words. There's, two-word mint places. West Point is still W. So to have the CC, I think is real important. And I think the big reason they did that is they'd already used a single C. They made gold coins at the Charlotte Mint. A lot of people don't realize they made coins at Charlotte and Dahlonega, some gold coins back in the 1840s and 50s. And so they'd already used the C's. Although they'd already used the D, too, for Dahlonega and used D for Denver. I mean, so I don't know. So that's another thing that makes it unique. It was they were originally made out of all of the silver from the Comstock lode. Really one of the greatest silver discoveries of all time, and there was so much silver there, it was just easier to build a mint there than it was to move that silver to the San Francisco Mint. And so the storied history of the Carson City Mint, which, by the way, if you go to Carson City, Nevada, is still there. I mean, you can take a tour of the old mint there. It's actually very, very, very cool. And so, I mean, it's a storied part of the Old West, this Carson City. And you have an opportunity to participate in this in a way that has never been possible before, that we were able to do in collaboration with our friends in Fiji. Like I said, I've said this many times. You've heard me say this here, Fiji to the rescue, because they spend dollars. So I can still have silver dollars. I can still use the Morgan silver dollar design that you have here, and I can do the counter stamping on the dates that you have with that. So you see 1883, 1884, 1885, and then the United States Mint didn't make 1886, 1887, or 1888 because we're doing this with Fiji. We were able to do that. So now we've got that contiguous set that goes from 1878 all the way to 1893. The problem is there's only 2,000 sets total. About 1,800 of those sets, give or take, and those weren't first strike. About 1,800 of those sets have already been spoken for. So what we're down to is the very last opportunity. And we saved, to some degree, the most affordable opportunity for the very last. And it's the only time that we've been able to offer these coins for less than $100 a coin. Now, they are still certified absolutely, positively perfect, Mint State 70. So understand, you can't get any high-grade old Morgan silver dollar, even the ones from 2021 or 2023, for less than $100. So we have that, still an ounce of pure silver in each and every one of these coins. You're going to have 9999 fine. And so all of that collectability, all of that history of the Carson City Mint is represented here, including the 3 lost years. And by the time you get that 16 coins, less than $100 a coin, it is a tremendous collectible opportunity. With over 90% of the edition already spoken for in other formats, we saved the best and the most affordable for last. Only about 200 of these sets remain for our collectors out there before they're all snapped up at the original issue price, go into the secondary market. Who knows what's going to happen there? So you need to pick up the phone and get yours today.